This is just a little rough draft video to help me see if I've got understanding of email content recommendations, at least in my head, done correctly. So any feedback on this would be greatly appreciated. But the process starts by creating a special delivery in the content recommendations portal that is created as either a JSON-O or API delivery. Once the delivery has been created, the editor can copy the unique delivery key generated and tied with the delivery into their clipboard. The editor would then connect to the Pirius portal where there's a UI for creating email content recommendations by creating a campaign. As part of the campaign configuration, the editor would define the styling of the emails that would be generated. After the styling has been set, the editor would then copy the delivery key that would be used to tie the campaign back to the content recommendations delivery. The last step in configuring the campaign, the editor would select their specific email service provider. It's at this step that the campaign generates the email code that's copied into the editor's clipboard. The editor would then connect to their chosen email provider, create some sort of an email template, and paste the code generated by the campaign's configuration. And then it's at this point that I'm unclear how this works, but the following is my best guess. The client's email service provider would then use the generated code to contact the content recommendation service engine and send a request for content for each email recipient. If the content recommendation service can identify the recipient based on their email address, the engine will pass back tailored recommendations. If not, they'll get back whatever is the most popular recommendations based on the delivery's configuration. Once the recommendations have been returned to the email service provider, they are then sent as normal email messages to each of the recipients. So I think that's how it works, but that's the part that I'm not real clear if that is actually how it works. Also, is it something that I should mention that in the future the UI, the Pirius UI, and the IDEO Content Recommendations UI will be merged together into one UI, as well as anything else that you think I should add in that may be coming in the future. So, like I said, this is just a rough draft at this point.